I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another player review. I'm going to try and do some shorter reviews, kind of going back to my FIFA 17 days, really. It's just, at the moment, there's not an awful lot to talk about with a lot of the cards. You know, if a card comes out that's like a Summer Heat card, more likely than not, it's going to be an endgame card. There's not an awful lot to discuss. And then, of course, you have cards like this, 75 rated Akinfenwa hero card for his heroics in the playoffs. Low work rates. Not ideal. Right-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. It would not have killed them to give him maybe 4-star, 4-star, just to make him a little bit enjoyable. Because let's be honest, even if they gave him 5-star, 5-star, he has 51 acceleration, 66 sprint speed, 42 agility, 63 dribbling, and some of the worst passing you will ever see in the history of FIFA. So in my opinion, it would have been just a little bit fun to give him 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, or maybe even to have given him 80 pace and acceleration, or sprint speed and acceleration, and then 4-star, 4-star. He's still not really usable, let's be honest with each other, but it would have been fun. In terms of traits, he does have 2, solid player and power header. Now, in my opinion, solid player doesn't really mean anything, but power header, I mean, it can mean something, but he's 5'10 with 59 jumping in a game where heading the ball isn't exactly what people can do that easy, and his heading accuracy is only 78, so not ideal. He has 87 balance, which is quite good, and his 99 strength, of course. Those two combined, actually not bad, because he has quite poor, well, I say quite poor, very poor agility. Having relatively high balance and very good strength means that he's going to be extremely difficult to get off the ball, which is good because he's not going to be able to turn a corner very quickly, so you can just sort of slowly do it. You still can't get the ball off him, providing you shield, which is something that I would recommend everybody do with Akinfenwa. 86 positioning is pretty good, you know, considering this is a 75 rated card as well. You know, there aren't really that many usable 75 rated cards, if any, in this game anymore. And were there ever? Even at the beginning of the game, were there ever? I don't know. We have 88 shot power, which is nice. Would have liked to have seen that maybe a bit higher. You'd think with the power that this man has in his legs, 88 shot power is a bit harsh. I feel like that should be in the 90s easily. His finishing is 81, which is good for, again, a 75 rated card. 67 short passing and 68 vision. You do not want to play him as a cam, that's for sure. Striker all day long. And then, I mean, 84 stamina is not bad. 80 aggression, really? I mean, this guy, I mean, he's a nice guy, right? But on the football pitch, I would imagine his aggression is a little bit higher than 80. You know, either way, is what it is. So, is he any good? No, of course he's not. But it's fun because it's a challenge, and I like that. You know, before the back end of the game came along, my idea was to pick up an icon. The icon I chose was Ian Rush Moments. And to play as many games as I can. Not like force them. I'm not just going to keep going into game, because the game gets on my nerves a lot when it comes to connection. You know, like the delay and all that nonsense. So I haven't played as many games as I wanted to with him. I've played just over 30 games with that Rush card. My plan was to try and get as many goals and assists and as games as I could between when I bought him, which was about a month ago, and it might have been a little bit less, but it was about that, and the end of the game. Now, I'm not going to sell him. I am going to continue to play him wherever I can. Don't play him in every game I play, but, you know, I try to get him on the pitch at some point, and he's got a very good goal-to-game ratio with some assists in there as well, which is nice. But it's not as much of a challenge as it would be with someone like Akinfenwa. This would be a fun card to try and get that done with, because he's not agile. He feels like an absolute tank. Like, he just turns around. Like, you need to give him a week notice if you want him to change direction, because his agility is so low. But again, it's still a little bit of fun. It's, you know what, I've just lost 4-1, but I scored with Akinfenwa against, I don't know, team of the season Ter Stegen or something. It is fun. I like it for that purpose and that purpose only, really. The issue with it, of course, is because he's a bit of a, is the word legend the right word? I don't know. Meme? That's too harsh. I don't know. He's quite a popular guy, right? So even though he has a max price of 30,000 coins, he's a very poor 75 rated card. He's extinct most of the time. So the issue with that is you either have to go and pack him, or EA are going to have to raise the price. I would imagine that if they bump it up to 50k, you might start seeing people list him for about 50, and then people will undercut each other and he'll come right down in price. But overall, in terms of just a bit of fun, like a challenge fun, not like fun as in he's enjoyable to use, because he really isn't, but in terms of like a challenge, yes, I do like it. And it's just a shame that they didn't have a bit more fun with this. You know, just boost him up, give him 4-star, 80 pace, and 80 agility or something. Just make him a little bit more usable. Still wouldn't break the game, let's be honest. And it is in the back end of it now, so I think they've missed a bit of a trick there, but either way, I still enjoyed myself. Let me know what you think of the card in the comments. Is it a pointless card? Is it fun for a challenge? Have you used him? What do you think? If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.